Hey, it's Paul here at Music Villa in Bozeman, Montana, and today feels like yesterday we just did this,
Absolutely.
right? We just did these models, 2018s, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm with my friend Don Rafato here at Gibson Guitar, and we're going to run through the 2019 models.
We just released them as of September 1st. We have a great lineup for this year.
Yeah.
Of course, the core, the meat and potatoes, the standards are still going to be what they're going to be. LOOs, 45s, Hummingbirds, 200 standards. If it's not broken, don't fix it. I always say that, but it's kind of what we believe in. So the standard line has stayed static. It's stayed the same for 2019.
That's your classic models.
Absolutely.
Like the good old-fashioned J45s, Hummingbirds, J200s. Okay.
Yep.
Then you have the studio line.
We do. What we did this year was we took our 4 icons and we thought, let's have some fun with this. Across the board in the studio line, slightly less body depth. Makes for more comfort for the player. Backs and sides, walnut, which just has a wonderful tonality. It's North American source, so it's more cost effective. A little bit less ornamentation on the guitars, and the price points are just fantastic on these, and they sound great.
Okay.
So we have, the LOO, the J45, the Hummingbird, and the J200 in the studio line.
Okay.
Then you have your standards, of course.
Okay.
And we thought we'd just try dressing those same 4 models up a little bit and do something called the Deluxe Series. And I have a J45 Deluxe right here.
Okay.
Beautiful guitars. Dimensionally the same as the icons.
Okay.
Rosewood back and sides. Great little inlay detail, some changes in the inlays, and all the inlays are framed out in brass just to give it a little bit of a touch. Bound fingerboard and peg head with the script logo, kind of historic. The pick guards are dressed up a little bit. Beautiful multicolor herringbone trim on the top on all 4 models. Rosewood gives it that warmth and richness, and visually they're just
They look
fantastic.
great. They look beautiful.
Another segment of our price list that's been a strong part of what we do for many, many years is the Songwriter Series. And we still have the Songwriter non-cutaway and the Songwriter cutaway.
Okay.
Rosewood back and sides, long scale, advanced bracing. Those have always just worked
And
really
I
well.
noticed a 12-string as well.
There is the Songwriter 12-string on the price list
great.
again this year.
Okay, so you got that series. And then what else?
A couple of years ago, we looked at the market and saw that we were kind of lacking in cutaways. And so we introduced what for the first year was called the HP line, and then we changed the name to the Avant-Garde line.
Okay.
And we have a series of these guitars. This is the parlor size guitar, small body, cutaway, a little bit flatter fingerboards for that younger player that wants to bend strings and transition back and forth from electric to acoustic easier. We also have a slope shoulder version, the J45 Avant-Garde, and we have the Hummingbird Avant-Garde, which is a square shoulder.
Okay.
And for this year, all the Avant-Gardes come in walnut, mahogany, or rosewood as well. So you have not only body style variations, but wood, and they all come in burst options as well.
So the Avant-Garde line is 3 body shapes, which this one's cool, by the way. We have done really well with this one.
This was
Parlor.
the surprise one for us worldwide.
Yeah.
We did not expect it to be as successful as it has been. It's a great guitar.
It is really neat. And so you've got this body shape, the Hummingbird,
And the J45.
and the J45. Okay, so 3 body shapes, 3 different woods for the back and sides.
Correct.
And just a nice, great stage-ready cutaway, great guitar.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's the Avant-Garde line. Okay.
Yep. Always fun to try new things.
Yeah. Which one?
Let's try that one. This is something fun and new and different. You know, for years we have made the J160E
Right.
with the P90 pickup in the neck position.
Yeah.
But this year we decided to try to kind of modernize that concept.
Sure.
Colors, beautiful, modern body styles with a humbucker in the neck position. It's quieter than the traditional P90 that you would get off a 160E, and the guitars are just beautiful.
They look beautiful. I love the finishes. I mean, you know, it's okay to splash a little color in there. Some people prefer,
Yes.
you know, some people like some color. It's all good.
It's just a great combination guitar for the guy that wants an electric dynamic on stage, but still wants to have an acoustic guitar to play, whether on stage or just for rehearsal, whatever.
Yeah.
They can just have one guitar.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of people, I know there's always, controversy when you do something a little different, and it kind of makes people uncomfortable. But I got to tell you, plugging this into like an electric guitar amp on a loud stage, maybe it's a punk rock band, whatever it is,
Yep.
it does have a use, and I've seen people use it in many different ways. You know, and at first people go, "Oh my gosh, I can't have knobs on my guitar," but yeah, you can. I mean, if you're gigging every night and it feels good and it sounds good, I mean, go for it. And you look good too.
The traditional guitars are still our bread and butter. They're great things, but there are people that need this as a tool and want it, and it's not for everybody.
Right.
But it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun guitar for 2019.
Well, that's cool. That'll be fun.
And for someone that wants color, wants some dynamic from a visual, and still in a more acoustic style guitar, we're doing the Chroma series.
Okay.
So again, some different body shapes, different colors. This is the J45 Chroma in teal burst.
Yeah.
And you can see it has the Super 200 type inlays. It's a very elegant guitar. Quilt maple back and sides. This has a Sitka spruce top. And we're just really excited about this. This is fun, too. It's just on stage, the lights are going to make this pop.
I like the colors a lot. They're actually in person. I wasn't sure on the when I saw the picture of them on the price list or whatever, but in person, they're really nice looking colors. They're really cool.
Well, and the one thing to remember also is even though we're building these modern style guitars, they're still built traditionally.
Right.
Still dome top with scallop bracing, hot high glue dovetail neck joints, the nitro lacquer. I mean, they still have the heart and soul of every Gibson, just in a little bit more modern packaging.
And all made right here in Bozeman.
That's right.
Yeah. Cool.
Have one more that we're really excited about. Historically, every Gibson acoustic guitar has been finished with nitrocellulose lacquer, and that's just been one of the staples that we've talked about and preached about what that does to allow these guitars to become that vintage instrument of the future. The Sustainable Series for 2019 is unique and new and a departure for Gibson. Instead of nitro lacquer, we have finished this guitar with a hand-rubbed beeswax finish. It's reapplicable if it wears. It's just gives the guitar just a really clean, natural look. A lot of wood details. We tried to be as ecologically friendly, not using as many plastics. Pickguard, inlays, even the Gibson logo is made out of wood. With the lacquer not on the guitars are light, they're very vibrant, and we just feel that this guitar is going to be just fantastic. And we are doing an LOO, a J45, and a Hummingbird with the sustainable concept.
Okay.
And
Cool.
if you have the chance to come down and just pick up this guitar and strum it, you're going to go, wow, it's alive. It's wonderful.
It's kind of nice with that different finish on there. It has gives it a whole new kind of sound. And
It
it's
is
big, yeah.
It is just something different
It's
for
different.
us, and we're excited about it. We're already getting great response from the world on this guitar,
Good.
and we think it's going to be really a cool thing to have out there.
Great. What else, Don? Is that the...
A couple things to mention. Number one, please remember that something new for us just over the past year or two is we pretty much make everything on the price list in left-handed.
Oh, yeah.
At no upcharge.
Right.
So we're taking care of that 11% of the world
That's good.
lefty. And another thing is that we have recently reinstituted a made-to-measure custom-build program. You can call the store with your ideas of that guitar you've always wanted, whether it's something as simple as, I want a Hummingbird, but I want it black with these tuners. You know, that kind of stuff is easy. And if you have something really wacky and out there in mind, we will entertain all options. We do reserve the right, of course. Some things just aren't cost-effective to build.
Right.
But we love hearing what people want and trying to fulfill their dreams.
Yeah, that's great. That's really exciting for us. We've done many kind of custom guitars for people over the years, and it's really nice to have that going again. So, okay, so is that the line? Did we get it all?
That is the line. I mean, we've talked about the core stuff, the meat and potatoes, the standard. We didn't touch base on the vintage series as well.
All right, yeah, that's another
vintage series is basically what it was last year with one change. The LOO Vintage is off the price list for 2019, but we added a really cool J185 period correct guitar. I mean, those of you that know the 185 with the Maltese crosses on the bridge and beautiful burst. And again, all the vintage guitars have the thermally aged tops. Respond like an old guitar right out of the box.
They're great.
Yeah.
Love the vintage. I'm glad you're bringing back the 185. That'll be a good one. Okay, I think did we cover it all?
I think so.
Well, if we missed anything, you can see it all on our website, on our YouTube channel. Click on the YouTube channel. It's all organized. You can see it by brand. You can look at everything. You can check out all our reviews. So, Don, thanks for coming down, and thanks for watching.
Thank you.